Just when you think that Xbox didn't hit rock bottom, they're basically telling the gamers, hold my cup. Because earlier today, they announced that they're going to introduce a free Xbox Cloud gaming, but with ads. And there's a catch of this as well. It may be free, but you have to sit around 2 minutes of pre-roll ads before you actually play the game, and you only have up to 5 hours of game time per month. And if you would stretch it out for the entire month, if you don't want to play an entire session, that's only like 10 minutes per day. And I don't get what the strategy is here, because I think they're probably trying to tell you, oh, if you don't like these ads, you basically pay us an extra service charge in order to get rid of those ads. And it doesn't need Game Pass, by the way. This is a completely different service from Game Pass. And if you remember yesterday, in which I posted about the raising of the price of Game Pass, that they're shooting themselves in the foot. And if you wanted to have it for the entire year, it almost costs around $360 per year in order to have Game Pass. And when the Xbox gamers said, we want to go back to the 360, I don't think this is what they meant price-wise. I think they were thinking about going back to the golden years of Xbox 360, in which not everything was hid behind a paywall. You can actually have physical gaming that you can own, and you didn't have to worry about this freaking Game Pass. And let's not forget, going backwards, again, a couple of weeks ago, in which Xbox announced that they not only increased the price once, but twice of their console in the same calendar year of 2025. And it's now the most expensive console out of the big three of Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. $800. And again, let's not forget again that the ROG Xbox Ally X cost $1,000 to pre-order. And sure, it sold out in the Microsoft store, but if you go to Best Buy or any of the other stores, they still have them because they're not buying it. So it's like $800 for a console, $1,000 for a freaking handheld that just does cloud gaming, and $360 if you want Game Pass. It starts racking it up way too much. And just to give you some, perspective and specs, all of these that are on top, the PlayStation Portal, all of those other PC handhelds and the Xbox handheld, they basically do the exact same thing, right? There are no native console games. They all do remote play digital library, kind of like a controller. They stream games if you have the service, but if you notice, just the Xbox handheld is over $900, $1,000. And the cheapest one is the PlayStation, because if you look at the PlayStation, it's only $200. Exact same thing. Does exactly the exact same thing ever since the PlayStation Portal did that upgrade. Makes no freaking sense. And I think this tweet basically sums it up. It says, I feel sorry for the Xbox fans, man. Xbox console prices went up twice this year. The Xbox Game Pass just increased 50%. They tried to raise the prices of their games to $80, if you remember that. They went fully third party and don't care about the exclusives. And Xbox sales are extremely down. What happened? Yeah, exactly. What exactly happened? And if you don't think that this is actually happening, look at the stocks, man. Look at Microsoft's stocks. They are plummeting at this very moment as I am doing this video, because all of this is just basically bad business, and the gamers are boycotting this. They're canceling the subscription. They're canceling the Game Pass. They're not pre-ordering the handheld. They are basically looking at other alternatives, now looking at PlayStation, looking at Nintendo. And I don't even know why Xbox decided not to release physical media or physical games of some of their exclusives, yet PlayStation released the Xbox exclusive as physical gaming. Like, it just makes no sense. It boggles the mind. And to go even further, look at how they compare the Xbox Game Pass compared to the PlayStation Plus. So look at the highest tier. So for Xbox Game Pass, it's the ultimate, $30 per month. And then compared to PlayStation, only $18 a month. Right? You're saving over $140 per year for the PlayStation. And then if we look at the Nintendo one, all you basically have to do is just pay $50 for 12 months. That is the best price, because for Nintendo Switch Online, cloud gaming, you get to play the classics, the NES, the SNES, the Game Boy, the Sega Genesis, the N64, the GameCube. Pretty soon we're gonna get the Virtual Boy, and then there are rumors that they're gonna have the Nintendo DS systems because of that, second screen that rumors has it that is coming pretty soon. So we already see the proof is in the pudding. So of course gamers are gonna go somewhere else. And another bombshell that just was reported is that Xbox lost over $300 million in the Call of Duty sales in 2024 by putting Black Ops 6 on Xbox Game Pass. Bloomberg reports, and that the Call of Duty lost sales is one of the key reasons why Game Pass prices has increased. That everything is increasing, not just the Game Pass, I would assume. And yeah, this is basically what's happening right now. Like, Xbox is dying, and the Game Pass was basically, kind of the stepping stones of leading towards that. And like, again, it just makes no freaking sense. And I think this meme kind of says it all. Like $800 console, $1,000 handheld, $360 a year to rent a game that you don't own. But yet Xbox and Microsoft are painting it saying the Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. No, it's not. And it goes back to something that Phil Spencer said, the president of Microsoft says, even though he did not say that Xbox is not the game console business, but rather Xbox is shifting its business model from focusing on game sales or game console sales to broader strategy for software, services, and cloud gaming across multiple platforms to reach more players. But it feels to me that it looks like Xbox is becoming more of a Netflix occasion of a console. Like, everything is under a paywall. Everything is about streaming. Everything you have to pay. You don't own the media. You don't own the game. And we could possibly be looking at the downfall of Xbox because all of these weird decisions that they're making. And now I understand why Xbox lost the console wars. It just makes sense. But what about you guys? What do you guys think about this? Do you think that this is the beginning of the end of Xbox? Is there a way that Xbox could turn it around? Have you canceled the subscriptions? Are you passing, not even thinking about Xbox, looking at different venues, either PlayStation, Nintendo, or Steam? Write your comments below. And if you like the content of this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications so you know future videos are available. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed today, and again, stay awesome.